Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to my fellow chingos. Welcome to Chimaek Hangout Season 2, where we sit back and relax while we breeze through on K-pop goodness from music to news and sometimes the culture of Korea. You're with me, Zaito, on this show, which is recorded on the 9th of September 2021. Before I forget, do check out Chimaek Hangout on Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts, and possible your favorite podcast platform as well. Alright guys, welcome back to Chimaek Hangout episode 9 on the 9th of September 2021. What a coincidence, I should be saying. Alright guys, welcome back. This is pretty much the second episode after my hiatus for a month, and I'm fresh new here, and I can see that quite a lot of you prefer the new way that I did podcast last week. I can see a few feedback, which is really good, and you like how I actually did for all those opinion discussions, etc. Simple, light, and understandable, which I am very happy with. So I will continue with this concept. If you have any other feedback regards to this, do let me know. Just DM me on Instagram, on Twitter, or even on Facebook, which is at the moment having a little bit of issue. Anyway, put those things aside. Welcome back guys. Let's get into today's podcast, that is. So what we have for this episode, we are going to have Stray Kids, The View, followed by LOONA, Not Friend. Next will be Young K's Got You, and lastly STAYC's Stereotype. So these are the songs which will be available for today, which I'm very happy to say it's so good to actually do this. Next, we have two news which I'm very attracted to. One will be Seoul Tourism with BTS. Once again, we are with 2021 kicking off with another one. And next we have the Future of Hangout with You. If you're a favorite or a fan of this variety show, do stay tuned to see what we are actually talking about regards to this. Alright, so moving into our first news here, we are talking about kicking off 2021 Seoul Tourism with Your Soul Goes On. Alright, so this is a series. By the time you're listening to this, they have already kicked off this campaign, which is BTS being the honorable ambassador for it. For this year marked the 5th consecutive year of BTS partnership of promoting Seoul Tourism. And this year's campaign is pretty much with the energetic Yeoncha series. I'm not really sure what is that about, but from what I can understand and read about, it meant to inspire unity and hope. The phrase itself is a phrase originated from the traditional Korean sailor song. It's a phrase where they actually sung while fulfilling tasks which require collective effort. As a part of this year itself, with this campaign, this phrase represents the hope and effort of all those around the globe, not only in Seoul, who are working together in order to overcome the struggles of pandemic, which is really meaningful. So pretty much on this recording itself, it will be a few more hours to it. I will be saying that to give you guys a hint when I'm recording. And pretty much there are 25 representative landmarks around Seoul, which will be inside this, as well as a music produced by DPR crew featuring musician BB, as well as BTS participating in the vocals and narration. So as of now, you should be seeing one of it or two of the series itself. You will be seeing more in the future. Well, stay tuned. Alright, putting this aside, hopefully you guys enjoying with BTS. Let's get into our music itself. Okay, for our first group here, we have Stray Kids. It's been a while since I talked about Stray Kids, and to be honest with you guys, I know I missed their comeback, which is kind of bad. I will be honest with that, but missing their comeback, I can't say anything else other than, well, it is what it is. A little bit of profile regarding to Stray Kids. Stray Kids debuted on 2017 under JYP Entertainment. Currently with their new songs Thunderous, they have a total of 5 music show wins. Alright, I only count until pretty much show champion for this week itself. We are listening on Sunday. Alright, so 5 music show wins at the moment, and they won multiple awards as World Rookie and Best Performance, to name a few awards for 2020 and 2021. Putting this aside, although as I said, I know I'm a little bit late to Stray Kids comeback, but Stray Kids fans know the group promotion doesn't end with just their single title track. In almost all cases, the group has released a follow-up music videos, or maybe more to it, for album B-side tracks to it. This has established a vast single run, if you want to count this extra release as official singles, that is. Either way, it is a double-edged sword. It can be a smart tactic to showcase musical diversity and spoil your fan base to the extreme, or pretty much you'll breed a downfall of too many promotions. I'm not so sure what to say. You guys who are listening, decide. For me, I think it's a very, very nice way to actually spoil a fandom. For me, I can say Twice did this once upon a time, but now it's much more lesser. But we do have much more variety content from the girls. But for them, it's much more to music, which is very, very good. Okay, going into the all of this regards to this song, The View itself, compared to the intense visual, soundscape, and choreography of Thunderous, The View has a more laid-back vibe, which is one of my preferred songs, to be honest. The new music video reflects this by putting Stray Kids members in the casual clothes and enjoy their time together amidst a beautiful landscape, which is a welcome to see in that music video. And to add into that, the music video really lived up to the title of the song. I can say, good job to the editors. Good job so much. Why I'm saying that the good job is so much appreciated in here itself is because they kept the beautiful landscape without destroying the visual of the boys at all. It even gave a bit of touch to it, of an 80s, 90s with the old film camera, where you can see inside the music video, which is very, very much appreciated to give a little bit much more visual to it, to compare of the visual that we have now and in the past as well. Well, in terms of music wise, the instrumental here is surprisingly generic, to be honest, especially for a group who pride themselves on creativity and self-production, which harness a livelier groove. And I can say that it is the only thing that makes it special. But other than that, it's very, very plain, generic boy group kind of song. This is much more to a pop ballad, I can say, which I won't say much to it. However, the lyrics did give me a heart struck. In a way, I would say I'm feeling guilty. Why so, you may be asking? Because the song is speaking to me, who is afraid of taking my first step to a whole new journey in my life. Even yours as well is possible. To give you guys a little bit of this guiltiness feeling that you may have if you are a person who is not really extrovert, or should I say on journey challenger, this is it. I didn't know the road in front of me seemed stuck, cause I never ever let it go. Now I feel comfortable, I like it, this feeling, and I'll never let it go. Let's go. too reflective. One, you're staying at a place scared of your future and do not want to let it go. While the other side, you realize that it is a good choice. It is the first step you need to take. It feels great and you want to continue on. It's what it means by this. So, if you take the first step, you may just say, I like the view right now. It's not scared at all. It's as much as I can see from this song itself. Although this is a B-side track overall, simple song, you may possibly say it is a normal song. Too many boy groups are having this kind of song. But if you are a person who appreciates the lyrics itself, well, just applause. Just applause. No need to say much. This is a very calm song to listen to. Alright, moving on to our second song here we have from LOONA. This song itself is one of the one that I say, wow, not friend, huh? Debut on 2016 under Blockberry Creative. Total won a music show win for their previous song PTT and won multiple awards for 2020 and 2021 like Popularity Awards and Best Performance Award to name a few. Alright, fresh off the heels of the collaboration with NCT, Doyoung and Taechan, Ryan Jung has delivered the second installment of his maxi series, and we are talking about Not Friends song here. I love it when notable producers tackle this kind of concept. Finding channels for their own work rather than submitting songs to agency. I'm not sure how long this project will actually still to last, but my hope is we will eventually get enough songs for a whole collaboration album, which will be very nice way to see in a opposite vice versa way. Last month itself, Maniac was a fantastic start itself to this collaboration project. While new release Not Friends offers a shift in sound. That I would say a lot. If you guys haven't listened to NCT's collaboration, you can go and listen to it. It's pretty much called Maniac. You can listen to it to see how it goes. So, No Friends pairs with Jung's music with Heijin, Kim Leeds, Jinso and Yi Vice, if I'm not mistaken, of girl group LOONA. So there are 4 girls who are actually participating in this collaboration project. This alone will be enough to raise eyebrows of listeners, as we are often starved for new LOONA material. And rather than force the girls into sound outside of their comfort zone, the song itself feels comparable to the girls' own songs. I can say that much. This could be seen as a strength or drawback, depends on how you feel about past LOONA title tracks. I will say that hit on first, but for me, Not Friend is familiar and satisfying, but not something I'll be aching or itching to return to so fast. In contrast to the ultra melodic Maniac, the song rests much more on attitudes. It's a strongly on attitudes, like it is scripted in a good, satisfying way. It means it's not like a play around, but I wish Not Friend burst free from the restrained arrangement of delivering a killer, bridge or climax, I should say. It's quickly become repetitive and the limits its ability to grow and surprise, even for us who are just K-pop fans. LOONA is really creative and talented, I would say this much. But for this, I would say that's all. On the other hand, this is going a little bit on the downfall a little bit. The visual of the MV is well made. I will agree that it looks good. But it's very confusing on why they are using shooting role-playing as a concept. From what I can understand here, the song is close to what you call a girl crush falling in love and trying to break through to win the heart of a person, a guy to be simple. So if we go into the lyrics, then we have your eyes make my heart stop. Not trying to talk, not trying to kiss here. You can't catch your breath at my touch. What's your feeling? Is it love? If you feel my breath, if you are falling for me, not try to talk, not try to kiss. You wanna fall in love with you. I wanna fall in love with you, not trying to think tonight. Not more, we are not friends. Overall, these lyrics itself and the MV is like two different things that I can't understand what the director is doing at all. The MV is super duper good in a very bad way. Good as in the visual and the editing, bad as in I don't understand what the hell is this. And I love it when there are some correlation between the songs and the MV instead of two separate things that is not even related at all. I hate that the most. But I would say overall the song is satisfying for now, but have a confusing concept for the music video, which is a force to fit the lyrics of the song. It's like you're just pushing it in only to push out to release it, which is meaningless for the music video. Only the song is meaningful here. Alright, so with that, part 1 ends here. Simple as that. Hopefully you guys enjoy with this. You listen to those two songs I recommended. So we take a short break and come back on part 2. Let's go.
Hello guys, like what you're listening to? Please do follow us on our Facebook, Twitter and Instagram page. Links on the description, and let's move on to part 2.
Welcome back to Chimaek Hangout episode 9 of season 2. Let's directly get into our next news here. The future of Hangout with you. Why am I talking about this? Pretty much the first time when I saw this news itself, I feel that way. A total silence and shock. Pretty much, if you are a person who come into the K-pop world in the early 20s, I can say it, you should know the well-known PD of Infinity Challenge I currently hang out with you. PD Kim Tae-ho actually just said that he will be departing from MBC, and this is addressed by himself personally. So pretty much as you can see this, or you may have already seen about this article on his Instagram, he addressed a report regarding his departure from the broadcast station, saying that yep, it has been over about 20 years and many days he feel proud and happy being a PD for MBC Variety Department. So doing Infinity Challenge in the past, currently now doing Hang Out With You. So pretty much this is what it said inside a little bit of his post, that is. So even if I end up being a reckless moth diving into fire, I want to jump into the flow of this ever-changing platform and content market. There's nothing set for future, but I thought I should first notify the company that I have been working for such a long time. In early August, I shared my intent to leave to take on new challenges, and the broadcast station understood that very well, that know that this is not a hasty decision, respect his decision and cheer on. Considering many different circumstances, he will pretty much say that he'll do well on his current position until December. So Hang Out With You will be going on under his supervision until the end of the year. And pretty much with MBC, he is still talking about some collaboration projects in the future for good content, which is really good. Maybe freelance PD or pretty much under another broadcast station. So I'm not so sure what he will be doing. He said he's still thinking there are no bad content ideas. It's just that the content and the platform weren't compatible. This is what he usually said to his junior as well, which is really a good advice. And lastly, he said, I'm not afraid because I have such a good luck and relationship to support my decision to be an answer for what I choose. Spending the rest of 2021 doing his best to help out. Hang Out With You team, please continue to show support through that show, is how he ends his post. So this is as far as you can see. He is going to have a new show. We have no idea where will it be. I'm looking forward to it. But Hang Out With You is a show that I said it started like how we have a song from Stray Kids about the view. You're going into the unknown. You have no idea what this is about until the show developed to what it is now. It's such a popular show. It shows you so many different type of career, work, even fun, even something that you didn't think about can be made into content is available on that show. So as far as I can say, good luck to him. And for now, we can just enjoy Hang Out With You. If you're a fan of the variety show like me, let's enjoy it until the end of the year and we'll see how it goes in the future. Alright, moving on to our songs again, we have our next musician here, Young K. Debuted on 2015 under JYP Entertainment as the boy band group Day6. Have won Best Band Performance to be one of their awards for 2020 and 2021. And currently, we are talking about Young K as a solo, with his solo debut, the album Eternal. First, before we go into talking about his new solo song Got You, let me just say this. Solo debut album is awesome, with his sincere desire to sing for as long as he can. As overall, there is many good songs in it, and you can check out Day6 YouTube for his studio live on his new solo debut. You can check it out. It's so much fun, so many songs to listen to. And we have the title here, Got You, which is a single that conveys deep fidelity through its meaning, especially as its Korean title can be literally translated to I will hug you until the end. Created by Young K himself, the song was made while he's vividly imagining himself protecting someone to the end of the battle in an arrow-filled battlefield. This is what he says in the interview. Such fierce protection is heard inside the lyrics, such as you who are like a small candle in front of the wind, or it seems like you could go out at any time so I can't take my eyes off you. Simple lyrics but strong meaning. Alright, talking about the music itself, the opening of the song borrow a plodding energy of, if I need to say a band, I would say Imagine Dragons songs, tossing in a few trap influence to match the time. The second verse itself expand upon this, offering a greater drive. The segments resolve in a beautiful pre-chorus as Young K's vocal swirl downwards into a grungy atmosphere, I could say. But I find the actual chorus to be much more on a monotonous. The melody has a droning quality that drags rather than lift. I admit, this is my musical preference poking through right now. Fortunately, Young K's furious performance elevate most moments, I would say. But this further enhanced with a band performance from the MV with a mix in of the expression as well as the visual of the end of the world due to asteroids falling to the earth. So like the lyrics itself, or should I say the impression of arrow-filled battlefield, which is really nice. It's a simple music video and overall the song is really good. And for all of you who are fans of Young K, or should I say Day6, pretty much for Young K, this will be his last promotion before his military enlistment in October. And if I remember correctly, in the interview, he did mention that he will be joining into Katusa, which he personally applied and accepted to follow his father's step during his father's enlistment. Some suggestion to him. So, This Katusha, if you are a fan, maybe you would like to know more. I just give you guys some info regards to this military group itself. The full name is called Korean Augmentation to the United States Army. So it is something like a collaboration itself. You should know that Young K have went further studies to, well, US if I'm not mistaken, or somewhere else which talk a lot of English. I'm sorry guys for that. So the branch for this is the Republic of Korea Army that consists of Korean draft personnel who are pretty much gone to the 8th United States Army, EUSA. So this doesn't really have formed an individual military group. Instead, it's a small number of members are dispatched throughout the most of the 8th United States Army department, filling in position for United States Army enlisted soldiers and junior non-commissioned officers. So in other words, it is drafted from a pool of qualified volunteers who are subject to mandatory military service from Korea itself. Male citizen, to be precise. Alright, so it is a good program. He speaks English a lot. This will do well. Alright, with that, let's move on to our last group here, STAYC, Star to a Young Culture. We talked about this, pretty much debut officially on 12th of November last year under High Up Entertainment. And for this year, they actually won Best Female Rookie Award, which I can say, wow. So pretty much, I can say this, when STAYC debuted with So Bad, I was thrilled by the arrival of a girl group who seemed to be delivering a new, exciting sound. I'll say that much. Then they returned with ASAP, of course. That song actually blew up, a big hit, especially on TikTok as well. And at the moment, they are back with another song, Perky Yet Mature. The group aim to take another fresh approach to the teen fresh genre. A coin term of teenage and fresh, which represent their unique identity in the music scene. So the title song Stereotype is a song continue, as I mentioned, their teen fresh image and feature some elegance to it. The group says in an interview when asked to describe their latest printout of the song. So they did mention that this song itself is actually composed 2 years ago when the company decided to debut a team, a group. The song has finally been released after waiting so many years. I was so surprised to see this. I have no idea what to actually say. But first thing I did was, ow! Yeah, I slapped myself because it was shocking, man. Freaking shocking. Alright, so that's my impression of it. Initial impression. At the moment, I can say that the song itself, the main message behind the song is a really good message. I love it so much. It's not to actually judge people based on their looks, but try to appreciate their insight. Instead of judging a book by its cover, it's speaking about how people have various color and elements that make who they are today. I love that so much. Don't ever judge a person by its cover. I'll say that much. Always and forever. So in the lyrics, how it goes is actually, don't look with your tinted glasses on. I'm a different woman, you should know, but I'm still afraid even I look fancy. I'm a good girl. If you hold me too hard, it's suffocating. Maybe I'm a little bit clumsy, but I'm still. Don't look with your tinted glass on. That's as much I can say, because sometimes glasses with different color will have a different impression, especially from what it looks. Sometimes when you're wearing glasses that have some reflective lens, you may see brown as purple or purple as red and so on. Despite on this song itself is not being my preferred style of production actually, although the meaning of song is really good, Stereotype instrumental is undeniable interesting. The diverse yet quite similar, or should I say, the repetitive vocal tone between the members is what kept me here, and is what I have put in as the last song that I like to suggest to you guys to listen to for this week. Which, if you are a long-term listeners, know that I hate it a lot. But the song can seem simple when you listen to it, but for me, the minor up and down between their vocal tones give me goosebumps. It shows that it meshed so well that the repetitive sounds so different every single time when a different member of the group sang. If you haven't watched the music video, I do suggest you to actually listen to the song itself before watching. It will be such a difference. The MV stands high with its expression of the lyrics through their outfit, dance, and the various situations you may face in your daily life as a teen. So, although now if you are an adult, a young adult, you can reminisce those situations of your daily life as a teen in the past. Add in more, even the lighting, shots, edit give a fresh feel. I do need to say this, especially if you are a person like me who is stuck at home almost for 2 years due to pandemic. Stereotype, wow, is a song I can say keep me fresh for the month of September with the music video and the song. And I can say the music video itself is a bonus actually. Doesn't matter for a very instant track, but may pay off for a long run for this song itself. It can go a long way for those who enjoy this kind of song, especially I can say maybe for those audiophiles. Yeah, for those people especially. Alright, so with that said, I will end today's podcast here. Hopefully you guys enjoy today's podcast episode and enjoy until the end. Look forward to the next episode as I will be covering Lisa for sure. Because I can see Lisa's song, I see some of the teaser already. It is very interesting. La Lisa. Yeah, we'll go on with that. And like usual, I'd like to say, like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're watching from YouTube. Do follow us on our podcast platform and you will be getting updates whenever we do so. Last word I'd like to say for here, from Stray Kids MV, dream come true to those who truly want them. This is by Stray Kids. Annyeong guys, and see you guys on the next podcast.